back to my YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself. I am Winnie Joe and I speak on issues concerning international students and intending international students. I also speak on several other topics, but right now I'm just concentrating on issues for international students. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, where I occasionally hold live sections. Yes, same name, I am Winnie Joe. And for business purposes only, you could send an email to winniejoe21@gmail.com. And if you have further questions concerning whatever topic, whatever video I put up, you could join the Telegram group. Link is beneath this video description, and you could ask me your questions, you could drop your comments, and I'm on ground, and so many other people that are more experienced and even experienced than me are on ground to answer whatever issues or concerns or worries concerning your study abroad in the UK. Well, I am also excited to announce again that I am officially partnered with an organization called Amber Students. Amber Students is an organization that takes care of accommodation for students. Okay, so if you know you're coming to the UK, you can actually just use the link below this in this video description to book accommodation, to book a self-contained, a self-ensued studio apartment, one-room shared apartment, yes, and have a place to stay way before you come into the UK. And yes, you don't need to pay right now. You can pay when your visa is out. Then you can make payments. So as soon as you're coming into the country, you know that you are moving straight into your own apartment. And yes, this service is just for single students or for students with just a spouse with no kids. For accommodations with spouse and dependents and every other person, don't worry, something else is coming up. And for those of you that will be coming to Hull, yes, I'm working on something for international students with dependents. So you don't need to go through the stress I went through when I was trying to get a place to stay in the UK on arrival. All right, that being said, let's go to the topic of today. Well, today I'm going to be talking about something very, very important, a topic that is less spoken about. Today I'm going to be talking about a story of a UK international student that was deported from the UK while his studies is still on. Well, apparently he was on COVID isolation for a prolonged period of time and failed to communicate same to his school, and the school felt he was nowhere to be found and communicated to the UKVI telling them their worries, and the UKVI sent a mail to him informing him that a student's visa has been withdrawn and is expected to leave the country. Well, this is not the first time such a thing has happened. It has happened in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Now, I want to discuss with you actions that you would take that could cost you your UK student's visa. Stay with me. The thing you must know as a UK student is attendance is very important. You should ensure that you attend all of your classes and your attendance is taken. Make sure you clock in if it's possible, and in situations where you need to clock out, make sure you also do same. UKVI takes attendance very, very seriously, and if there's any situation that's made you not to be able to attend classes for a prolonged period of time, please send a mail to your school, to your faculty, to the student services, to everybody that you can, letting them know the situation on ground. The next is ensuring that you complete your course. Now, it's a normal practice for some people to have it in mind and saying, oh, let us just come into the UK as a student and then probably just run away or probably just abandon the course. Well, this action would cost you your student visa. If you know that you are coming to the UK with the intention of not studying, then you should probably not come through the student route. You should probably just apply for the other categories of visa, okay? Because if you come into the country as a student and you do not complete the course, you will not be able to apply for other visas like your post-study visa. You will not be able to apply for any other class of visa till you are able to complete your course. Yes, because that's the initial visa that you came into the country with. So please make sure that you actually complete the course you came for. Another thing is you are not expected to fail as an international student. So please make sure that you actually do all of your assignments, you write all of your projects, and make sure that failure is way far from you. Now, I've done a video on sites that you could actually use to make your study in the UK easier. I've also shared a video on tips on what you could do to make your study process easier. And I know some people are just coming into the education sector after prolonged space, like you've not been studying for over 10 years and now you're coming to do your masters in the UK. So reviving your student spirit is going to be very difficult. Well, you should try to revive it and make sure that you don't fail. So I've done videos on that I think could help you. Another thing is, do not try to extend your course without a substantial reason. Okay, don't really try to extend your course without a substantial reason. I've had a situation where someone told me, oh, Winnie Joe, I actually intend to fail so that I can have an extra year. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that, please. It's going to backfire. Don't try to fail intentionally in a bid to have an extra year so you could stay longer in the UK. Please, upon graduation, after your 1 year of study, because most courses are 1 year of study, upon your graduation, there are other routes that could actually help you stabilize in the UK. All right. So apart from every other thing, you still have 2 years post study visa to give you more time to think of what you can do, either get more skills, open a business, work, or something. So please don't be that desperate to intentionally want an extended year. Another action that could cost you your student visa is inability to pay your fees. And this situation has been something that most international students do not pay attention to when you're choosing a school, because if you pick a school that the fees is high or the intervals between the fee payments is too frequent, you're not able to meet up, it's really going to affect your student visa. If the school reports to UKVI that, oh, this student, the course is over, it's supposed to be a 1 year course, the course is over, and this person is unable to pay £6,000 or is unable to pay the balance fees, it's not going to look very good. First of all, your student visa will be withdrawn and you will not be able to apply for the next kind of visa, like post-study visa or any other kind of visa, because your school needs to attest to the fact that, yes, this program this person came for, it was fully paid for, it was completed, and he has paid his dues. So unable to pay your fees is not going to be good for you. So please make sure that you pay your fees on time, and make sure that whatever you're doing, make sure you don't owe the school more than the necessary time. And if peradventure you come into whatever situation or difficulty, make sure you actually discuss with the finance team or with the school authorities, telling them this is what you're going through, and listening to them if they can actually help in any way possible. This will actually go a long way for you. Another action that have cost international students their student visa is working excessive periods of time. As a student, you are only entitled to 20 hours per week. That's including the time you spend in volunteering. Now, if you do more than this, there's consequences. Even if you're trying to raise money for fees, or you're trying to raise money for feeding or living expenses, remember you've already shown proof of fund saying that you have this money intact. So you working extended hours is going to put a dent on your application. It's going to put a dent on your student visa. And if the school gets to know about this, they could inform the UKVI, or UKVI comes to know about it directly through other of your official documents, your student visa could be withdrawn. A very subtle reason why sometimes student visas are withdrawn is the fact that during visa applications, most students try to, during their applications, they actually said, oh, at the end of my study, I have no intention to come back to my home country. I don't think UKVI likes that. They really want you to just come and work and live. Although they are making us think they want us to work and stay, and it's really, really a good thing, the opportunity they are giving to international students. But for visa application purposes, I don't think you should put in that fact that, oh, you don't intend to come back to your own country. After all, home is home, right? Another reason why some international students are deported and their student visa revoked is due to childbirth. If you come into the country as an expectant mother, please try to inform your school, try to inform your department, saying this is my situation, and then they can let you know if they can give you 2 weeks off or 1 week off. All right, please don't make any decision concerning your studies without letting the school authorities know, because if you are MIA, missing in action, they have an obligation to actually report to the UKVI. So a lot of students have actually lost their student status due to childbirth and by not taking the necessary precautions. Like in all, for example, we have processes and mechanisms in place and steps in place to help international students who get pregnant while studying, but some other schools might frown upon it. So you just check out with your school what is obtainable in your school and know how to guide your steps. All right, if you know that it's against the school rules or it's against the school regulations, please do not try to take in while you're studying. But if it's not, just check with your school if you are good in that aspect. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.